Today, I'm breaking down the real cost of the Boerboel, also known as the South African Mastiff, and the things you need to look out for before you spend your money. My name is Logadims, a professional dog trainer, breeder, and canine educator. On this channel, I share everything Nigerians and Africans need to know about their dogs, how to take proper care of them, train them properly, and bond with them, and even become responsible and ethical dog lover and breeders. So if you're serious about dogs and you love dogs, do well to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when next I drop a content. Now let's talk about the price of Boerboels in Nigeria. So if we were to call the price of the South African Mastiff or the Boerboel, it should come in ranges. So we have people who sell non-pets. Those ones are cheaper, and non-pet you can see one from 200, 300k, 350, 400, and so on. Now I won't call a non-pet a particular breed because there are no evidence. And you also have to be very careful when going for non-pet of a breed, because there is a very huge possibility they were mixed or they just look like the original. That is why I don't advise, or I will not advise anybody to go for non-pets. I won't advise that. So we're looking at the next category. That should be about 500 to 1 million naira, or should I say 800k. Now these ones have been tested, they've been vaccinated, they are coming out from registered parents and so on. So the prices are, although not steady, because it will depend on the breeder you're getting from. Some breeders are going to be very easy on you. You can get from them for 600, 700, 800k. Why some, still quality from proven size and dams, health tested, hip and elbow. They've done every test you need as a reputable breeder or something. They've done everything, so they tend to place a very good amount of money on their puppies. And also when it comes to scarcity of bloodlines, like I've discussed in one of my videos, because that's an advantage too. You can see some of these stuffs for 2 million, 1.5, 2.5 million. I'm very serious. I'm very serious here in Nigeria. So it just depends on what you want and who you're getting what you want from. You might be getting the same quality from someone who is telling you 2.5 million. You can see same quality in the hands of another guy who will tell you, bro, bring 1 million, bring 800k. Just depends on the breeder. Very important. So the categories, 200, 300. If anybody tells you, oh, I have Boerboels and I'm going to be giving you for 200k, 300k, just know they are giving you a non-pet. Except this person, you share a very good relationship with this person, or you know this person personally, then you can say, oh well, a friend of mine gave this thing to me, and he said instead of him to give it to me for free, he would need me to make some commitments at least, so that I can take the puppy seriously. But the actual price of this puppy is usually around 800, 900, 1 million, 1.5. But he just said I should pay 300k. That case is a different case. But seeing someone telling you, oh, get this thing, it's a Boerboel and I'm going to be giving you for 300k, you need to be very careful. Very careful. Always go for pedigree dogs, and quality most of the time are not cheap. You really and we need to spend some good money. Now I know a lot of you will be saying, 2.5 million for a dog. If they are coming out from very good appraised parents, good bloodlines, very nice lineage, then you don't expect them to come cheap. So why are they very expensive or looking very expensive? I mentioned that in one of my videos, but I'm going to be giving a rundown very briefly. Number one is the bloodline. Number two is the age and training they've given to the dog. You don't expect to get a puppy of 8 weeks. Yeah, quality puppy can be expensive, but you don't get, or you don't expect the price of a puppy to be the same as the price of an adolescent, 6, 7, 8 months. No, so it depends on the age you're going for and the investment they've already made before you came for that one. So you don't expect someone to sell an untrained quality dog same price with or as a trained quality dog. You understand? Very important. The third one, we look at the health records, tests, vaccinations, and so on, and we look at supply or scarcity. These are the four things. We look at the bloodline the dog is coming from is 1, the age and training of the dog is 2, the health tests they've carried out on the dog and so on, and then scarcity or demand supply. Very, very important. These are the reasons why not just the Boerboel, any dog breed can be expensive or very high in price. So before you buy a Boerboel in Nigeria, you need to understand that cheap is not always the best deal. You need to always focus and go after quality. Very, very important, so you don't cry at the end. Very, very important. So you need to focus on quality, health, pedigree of the dog you're getting so that you don't end up regretting. Having a quality Boerboel is not just having a dog. No, it is an investment. It gives you happiness when you see that you really got what you wanted. A dog that would guard, a dog that would protect, because this breed is a powerful guard dog. Very powerful dog. You don't want to have a dog that when it's time for it to act and you're seeing it malfunctioning. You want to get something that would look like what you wanted and act like what you wanted. And it's always on the side of quality. So always go for quality. That's it. So if you found this video helpful, do well to hit the like button, and if you're not yet subscribed, do well to also hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified when next I drop a content. I'll see you next time. Thank you.